Morning, everybody. How are we all doing? Oh, fine.
PGA2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Farmers Insurance Open is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside major champion Rich Beam in the booth, and it's wonderful to welcome in Henny Koyak, who's out on the course following our featured group.
Hey guys, I can't wait to watch these two go at it again. It was an incredible battle first time round, and I think there'll be a few shots fired out here.
Rich, how do you see this one playing out?
Well, Lydia Ko is an amazing competitor with an amazing game, however, also an amazing desire to beat down her opponents.
Well, it will be interesting to keep an eye on this one right throughout this event. That's a wonderfully played chip shot there.
Love watching this player around the greens.
He finds himself tied for sixth. The second, a short par four, one that the players like to take on these days, Rich. A good birdie look here.
They do. It used to be where you laid back on top of the hill and took a wedge, 9-iron sometimes for your second shot, but a lot of players now are challenging that bunker down the right-hand side, getting as far down there as possible, and just having a flick with a sand wedge in for their second.
Okay.
Setting up miles from the hole.
This is their look at birdie.
No.
And Henny, what are they looking at here?
This one will run uphill.
This is on a great line.
Oh.
That's
Dashing
inside the
Womble
range.
said hi, waving hand emoji Pete.
Okay,
Hi, Womble,
let's head to
how
the
you doing?
next. Currently at +1 for the day. There are so many stunning holes on this entire property, but there's few more picturesque than this downhill par 3 third.
It might be stunning to look at, but it is painful. Can be extremely painful to play. Downhill all the way. When they tuck the pin over on the left-hand side, forget about it. Never hit it there. Only when the pin is on the center or the right part of the green should you be taking dead aim. Other than that, center of the green all day long.
Currently at +1
Oh,
for the
darn it.
tournament. Well, as we head into our finishing stretch, it starts with the par 4 14th.
Nice tee shot here. A little bit more room to the right than the players really feel like there is. However, that also brings a rough on the right-hand side into play, and you don't want to be there, especially with this green that's set right back against the canyon. It's a difficult second shot, almost an infinite edge pool look, if you will. You really have to bear down and make sure you have a good idea of your distance control on your second shot.
This one looking really good.
And this one is for his par. Now 5 strokes behind. There's a real premium
Don't forget to
on
play
your
high.
tee shots here at Torrey Pines South Course, keeping ball in
Don't go
fairways
that
critical,
high.
and that is illustrated also by the par 4 5th.
This fairway cambers from left to right, which helps a fade on this hole. However, don't get too overzealous and pull it, because that fairway bunker down the left, that sees a lot of action. Second shot is a green that pitches back towards you from back to front. That's got a lot of movement over on the left-hand side.
8 feet to the cup.
No.
Okay, steady now. Par putt coming up here. That's a disappointing par in the end after such a terrific shot in. Rich, there are a number of strong holes on this outward half, but the par 5 6th, the players are definitely thinking birdie here, but it's all set up by the tee shot.
It's a nice reprieve, this par 5. Just a little bit dogleg from left to right. Keep it shy of those fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, and almost every player will give it a go in two. This is a 3-tiered green with a low area over on the left-hand side that sees a lot of action.
And here we are with their 4th. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole.
This one to save par.
That was a
Yeah,
nightmare.
we'll take that. Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage. The par 4 7th, a little dogleg left to right. Again, positioning of the tee is key.
This fairway slopes pretty good from left to right. Players want to start it out at the fairway bunker down the left-hand side and just hit a gentle fade off of that. Second shot here is to an elevated green. Don't go long whatsoever here. That's when the Barranca and the canyons come into play.
All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par.
No.
Putting for par. I don't mind the look of this. Solid
Oh,
play
putting for par a
finds
minute
that player
ago.
moving up the leaderboard after that hole. We head up the hill away from the ocean here at the 8th hole, Rich. Only par 3, but all the challenges in the green.
It is. It's very wide, not very deep. Players going in there with kind of mid-irons to short irons. Uphill the entire way. Difficult to get it on that back level when they stick the pin all the way on top.
That one raced by. Bit of work coming back.
This one's tracking.
Oh, wonderful effort. Confirms the par. Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage. par 5 ninth is a monster over 600 yards, Rich. Challenging, to say the least.
Look, it's just a straight par 5, 615 yards. You got to hit a straight tee shot, a straight second shot, and hopefully hit a straight third shot. It can get challenging when they put the pin on the top left tier. That's when you can put a little too much spin on it and have it come chasing down to the front part of the green. That's no good.
Oh.
And this
Beautiful.
putt to move into the top 10.
Beautiful.
And as we step onto the 10th tee, Rich, always good to look back at the 9 holes just played.
Yeah, they're playing well right now. They're inside the top 10, and they're looking to continue that move up the leaderboard.
Even for the day. Currently tied for 10th place.
Oh.
This one's heading towards the rough, I think. Players setting up, trying to get up and down from the bunker. Well, Rich, think they can make this one?
Luke, I really don't think this is going to happen, but you know what? I've been wrong before,
No.
and it could happen again.
That putt went a bit long there. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one.
They'll be happy to get this in the hole. This for bogey.
Well, that's a shame. That'll drop them down the standings, that's for sure. There aren't too many easy holes here at Torrey Pines South, but the course certainly gets tougher as we head to the par 3 11th.
This green from the back tee looks
Hello.
minuscule. There's just not a lot of room on the front of it. Even the back section, which it does get a little bit wider, it still is very small. A massive shelf.
I'm not gonna wait
top
for you to
left.
tilt.
If you get it
I'm
up
just gonna
there,
do it.
happy days for you. If not, just find the green, 2-putt, make 3, move on.
A chance to go under par here if you can just keep the bogeys off the card. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Yeah, this breeze just starting to get up now on the course, and it's directly into the face.
Oh.
Come on, get a good bounce to the left. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. This looks good. Ooh, a couple of birdies on the bounce. Look who's on a roll. Back-to-back birdies never hurt, Rich.
He's on a
He's
bacon roll.
feeling it.
All right, Rich. The par 5 13th. So much has been said about it. I'm interested in your thoughts.
This is one of the most interesting par 5s you'll ever play. If you hit a good tee shot, find the fairway, and you have the opportunity to reach, then happy days. But if you don't find the fairway or can't reach, now you've got to lay up into a low area where you're going to have a third shot that's absolutely blind. This third shot could be one of the most difficult third shots on the PGA Tour, bar none.
Playing their 4th shot. 5 shots off the pace. Ouch, that hurts.
Why does it?
And that finishes up the efforts with a tiny little tap in. Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. All right, getting into our final stretch. Time to tee off here at the 14th. And after that par, they're looking for something good here. Looks like this one's heading safely for the fairway. And this shot from about 150 yards out.
Pro tip, when it's breezy, swing easy. You're welcome.
Oh, this would be handy if it could bounce right. Yeah, nicely played. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. It was on a good line. Just 3 feet to the cup. He's currently sharing 8th position. We stride across the 15th, Rich, and we talk about strong par 4s. This is another one.
As big as 12 was, Luke, this is almost twice the size, if you can imagine it, with a tiny, tiny landing area out there. This is possibly the meanest hole on this golf course. Not hardest, meanest.
Oh.
If you've walked off with par on this hole, job well done, my friend.
Always nice to have a birdie putt. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And that will take him to 2 under. 16th, the last of the par threes on this golf course, but it's not an easy one.
This is underrated difficult. The green is big in size, but it plays awfully small because there's really small sections to this green. The front, the back right, and the top left. If you find the right section, job well done. If you don't, it's going to be a difficult two-putt to say the least.
Now 3 strokes back after that hole.
Getting closer to that top spot on the leaderboard. This is getting interesting.
This is a good time to get hot with the tournament on the line.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
And Rich, I just keep watching this name moving north on the leaderboard. They're pulling out all the stops right now.
I'll tell you what, they're getting an awful lot out of their round. If the leaders aren't careful, this player could catch them.
Oh, good look at birdie here. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Time now for the 4th shot. 3 shots off the lead. Oh, so close. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead.
Don't need another coffee.
And the finishing hole here at Torrey Pines South, one of the more famous on the PGA Tour, site of so many of Tiger's wonderful victories. Par 5, you can get there in 2.
You can, but you have to thread your drive in between those 4 fairway bunkers that line the fairway. From there, now you have to think, do I want to take on this flag with the bunkers right, bunkers left, and certainly the water in front? It's a daunting second shot, but if you're brave enough to take it on, then you could reap massive rewards.
Leo emoji, said who's trying to earn 70 quid, message me ASAP.
And this putt for a final score of 69.
This really looks good.
Go get coffee.
And that will do it for him at this event.
Rich, obviously close but no cigar, but you've just got to hand it to this player for making that final round charge.
It was impressive. From the very opening tee shot, this player was focusing on making birdies early and often. Unfortunately, not able to make enough today to get the victory. Still a lot of fun to watch.
On behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in, and see you next time.
co.casterlabs.caffeinated.app.docs.chat.viewer.event_format.dts.rich_message.attachment. M.Offsel. UK. Gemstone emoji, gemstone emoji, gemstone emoji, just followed.
Thanks, Marcel, for the roses, is it? Thank you. Thanks for the follow as well. Appreciate that as well.
Leads deliver set it m.offsel. UK gemstone emoji gemstone emoji gemstone emoji thanks.
Did I beat her? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I pummeled her. Oh yeah. We gave her a kicking. Not literally. Give me a second, guys. I'm not very good at this, but you know. Pebble Beach. Let's get it on.
PGA2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
Today's coverage of the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am is about to begin.
I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Yeah, thank you so much, Luke. I am so happy that I've been put with these two players because they've been going back and forth at each other on social media leading up to this event. They seem to really have something to prove, a bone to pick with each other, and it'll all be settled out on the golf course today.
Well, it will be interesting to keep an eye on this one right throughout this event.
Well, Rich, that's ideal. A birdie to start the day.
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
And as we head to the second tee, the first of the par fives, and as we talked about, you've got to get off to a great start at Pebble Beach.
Absolutely, a par 5 that almost every player should be able to reach into. Just avoid the bunkers right and left, and you're going to have a clean shot into a very narrow green.
I know it hasn't come up exactly how they imagine in their mind, Rich, but you've got to like that play. Lining up from the sand now. This would be a great up and down.
Gotcha.
And he needs this to save par. Good looking putt. That's frustrating. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. And with that, he's back to even overall.
Don't forget the likes.
Welcome to the tee of a par 4. That one's heading down Broadway. Time for the second shot into the third.
No. Oh, hello.
Oh, terrific approach. And a chance for birdie here at the third. Always good to lead the bounce back category. That's a good stat. Love the short par 4s, Rich. Always an opportunity.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Oh, well done. Yeah, give yourself a pat on the back.
I'm
Spot
trying.
the top
I'm
five
trying.
on the line here. It's half a chance of being holed, this one.
Ooh, nice putt to make for a birdie.
Well, that's a lovely way to make a move into the top five.
Birdie, birdie.
Lydia Ko is currently leading the field here.
The fifth hole, Rich, the first of the par threes. Much to it.
There is. This green is tiny. It's minuscule. And you have what over to the right-hand side? Oh, yes, the Pacific Ocean. No, thank you. A par 3 here is an excellent score.
Could be in.
Oh, that one just missed the hole.
Oh,
And here we are with the third shot.
Just 2 shots behind.
Oh, that's the hands of a surgeon. Lovely touch.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
Yeah, you'll take
that was a
that.
nightmare. Don't forget to smash those likes on TikTok. I would appreciate it.
Currently 1 under for the event.
And on
The sixth
YouTube.
hole here, Rich, at Pebble Beach, is a tale of two halves, isn't it? A strong tee shot down the hill towards the ocean, and then the second, the approach shot back up the hill.
There's no doubt about it, Luke. This is just a spectacular par 5. The beauty of it, though, is that you can mess it up in a hurry. This is a very difficult par 5. Don't make any bones about
Oh, hello. Hello.
Outstanding shot. High
Hello,
quality.
baby.
And this putt to move into a tie for 4th place.
Oh, it does. Cheat now. Cheat now. Chat. Sorry about this. Looking for a birdie. Up. Eagle even.
It's tracking. Just didn't drop.
A birdie putt awaits.
He's currently tied for 6th.
Got it.
We head across to the par 3 7th. We always talk about it in golf. It doesn't need to be a long one to be a great one.
Luke, this could be one of the most picturesque par 3s in all of golf. Who says great par 3s need to be more than 150 yards? Not a single one of them. I love this hole.
Just a 4-footer remaining.
That gets the job done.
Anybody watching on YouTube, let me know. I think
Trailing by
anybody
a
is.
couple of strokes now. Well, after the beauty of the 7th, we go to the beast that is the 8th. Is there a tougher 2-shotter on the property?
Not to my knowledge, no. At just around 425 yards, you're going to lay up to the end of the fairway. No driver needed. But the second shot is where it gets difficult. Downhill, a very small green. You knock it on here in 2, and you've done well.
Setting up in some very deep rough.
Look out left.
Not sure if that's what they're intending to do.
Distance control not easy when you're coming out of the rough.
Oh, I thought that one was going in.
Stop then.
This putt for par here.
Go in.
And gets that putt of
And
distance
watch
to go.
its face, its arse, its leg,
And
its
it's New
face, its
Zealand's
nose.
Lydia Ko who leads here as we head to the next.
Oh, well played.
And he's down there.
Oh,
He's about 155 from this whole location.
Getting ready to play their 3rd. Only 2 shots off the pace. Wow, that almost went in the hole.
well, stop then.
What's in front of them, Henny?
If this goes in, this is going to be putt of the century. This is huge.
Come on, don't be shy.
A bogey putt awaits.
Rich, good position for this player. Just 3 back with 9 to play. Do you sense them making a charge?
Yes, but 3 back with 9 to go, they're going to have to start taking chances. They're going to have to start firing at every flag stick they can see.
Well, that's a handy shot. Time for the second shot at the 10th. Going with the 8-iron here. Nicely done. Trying to get to 2 under with this putt.
If this putt drops, they'll pull in front of Rahm. This
Oh!
group is heating up.
Didn't quite judge the speed on that one. 11 feet to the cup.
He's got this for his part.
Trailing by a few shots after that hole. Time for the second shot at the 11th. Chosen the pitching wedge here. Yeah, that was a safe play. This putt is about 17 feet long.
This is tracking right into the front of this cup.
Yes, they've made it. I will take that and a spot in the top 10 to boot. The first of the back 9 par 3s is the 12th.
And this is a mean one, not gonna lie, it's mean. It's right around 185 yards, but the green, once again, very tiny. You come up short in that deep bunker, you're bound to make a 4.
Just a simple tap in for par on this one. Well, that's certainly a step in the right direction. Keep it going. Wow, that was just striped.
Yowzers.
This shot is about 140 yards out. 2 strokes off the lead.
Let's hope this one gets a good lie because it's heading towards the rough.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. He's 2 shots back.
Well, I hope he makes this one. It's for par. Ooh, nice line.
Oh, you son of a...
Talent attempt.
Just a short putt remaining here. Currently 1 under for the tournament.
As we head to the 14th, I know the 18th gets all the attention here at Pebble Beach, but this is a strong par 5.
Oh, this is a good one. I love this par 5. Just hit it just down the left-hand side. You can't reach the far bunkers down the left. Lay up with a long iron, maybe a fairway wood, but watch out. This 3rd shot gets awfully tricky.
Getting ready to play their 3rd. 4 shots behind our leader.
Why are you going backwards?
They're looking to get this one close in hopes of saving par. Yeah, that's a touch of class. Terrific little chip.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. This looks to be heading for the cut stuff. Time now to play the 2nd shot on the 15th hole.
Okay, I thought I did
That's
it.
well played. Anything on the green from there was fine. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
He's looking at 20 foot. This will be a good putt to hole. It's tracking.
Oh, what an excellent time to make a big putt like that. And you bet their rival knows just what happened. Finds himself in a share of 7th.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing. Yeah, that's just not going to work for him.
Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Setting up from about 130 yards out. Yep, solid connection. This is looking good. Jon Rahm watched that one all the way. Great approach shot. This player is definitely upping the pressure in this rivalry.
Well, what a round this is.
7 birdies today. And with that, he'll move to 3 under par. He's currently tied for 4th.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Let's head to 7, one of the most famous par 3s in all of golf. Rich.
Yes, just over 175 yards on the cart. It's a tale of 2 greens. When the pin is up front right, it's a birdie opportunity. Back left, find the green, make your 3, and sprint to the 18th tee box.
Oh, well played. And that will take him to 4 under.
Yeah, baby.
Well, that was a positive hole. A little shift up the leaderboard. Well played.
Well, now things have gotten interesting. Closing the gap.
This player getting ready to play their final hole, just a shot off the pace. This is the all-important stretch. Time to make your move. Setting up here, coming off a run of birdies.
No.
Absolutely. It's been a good streak late in the round.
All you can do is hope now, because that was never going down the fairway. Not able to find the green in 2, but a bold play.
Didn't quite have the distance to get there, but left themselves in a good spot.
No.
Huge chip here. This would force a playoff.
Go on. Oh.
Ooh, that almost went down. Beauty of a chip shot there.
Great touch.
And your day comes to an end.
Well, Henny, I think we're really starting to see the true character of this player. They took on the great Jon Rahm, stared him down, and beat him. That's remarkable.
It is remarkable. It's incredibly bold. A bold move to even challenge a player like Jon Rahm, but then proceed to beat him? This personal win is just going to serve to boost their confidence going into the rest of the season.
Well, another great day of action here at 2K Sports. On behalf of Rich Beam, the entire...
Oh, going against Tiger Woods. Can I beat him? What do you think? Up against the master.
2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
We're at the Waste Management Phoenix Open. Today's coverage is about to begin.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and out on the course following our feature group is the delightful Henny Koyak. Hello, Henny.
Hey, Luke and Rich. I'm looking forward to treading the fairways again with these two because they were absolute fire the first time round. And I have a feeling that after their exchanges on social media, it'll be even more spicy out here.
Certainly looking forward to seeing how this
trying
rivalry
something at
plays
Henny
out, Rich.
Burr.
Can't wait to see what sort of excitement that these two generate. Sitting at 1
Hi,
over for the
Catherine.
day.
Oh no, bye, Catherine.
The second hole at TPC Scottsdale is a mid-range par 4, playing 442 yards from the tips. The bunkers on the right side need to be avoided, which leaves a good mid to short iron approach to a green that is bunkered front, left and right, so a good accurate approach required. Playing from around 110 yards out. Yeah, that one will play. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
This is downhill. Can't be too bold.
Oh, just missed.
Putting for a par here.
Currently at +1 for the day. The third here at Scottsdale plays over 550 yards from the tips. It's a strong par 5, which requires 2 big shots to get to the green. The first shot needs to avoid that bunker on the left-hand side to give you a chance to go for the green. But if you're laying up, it's laying it back to a number between those 2 bunkers that sit on the left side of this fairway, around 150 to 100 yards out. And here we are with the third shot. Good Good chance this one, right on 6 feet. Looks good off the blade. Well done. Take the birdie.
Oh well.
And that'll move him to even par for the
Beamer.
tournament.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Exit. Stays left even. Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Oh, well played.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
Trailing by 4 strokes. The 5th hole at TPC Scottsdale's a strong par 4, playing 470 yards from the back tees. There's a big bunker down the right-hand side that'll catch any drive not hit with authority. The approach must be accurate with the bunker on the left-hand side. Anything just slightly missed here will be punished. Playing from around 150 yards here. Currently 4 shots off the pace.
Oh.
Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it.
A spot amongst the leaders here awaits if they can make this. Move inside the top 20.
That's inside the range, and that will take him to 1 under. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. The 6th hole at TPC Scottsdale is a solid mid-range par 4, 432 off the back tees. Again, it's more position off the tee that's required here with the bunkers on the left-hand side. A bold player is to fly it over that bunker on the left and leave just a short wedge in. Bold players will get after this hole, but a safe strategy lays back.
No.
Getting ready to play their 3rd. 4 strokes off the lead. Ooh. 3 feet to go here to the hole.
Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole.
He finds himself in a share of 15th position.
Gotta like it, moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing.
All right.
Oh, it's not often you come up against Tiger, but he's really proving himself out there today.
A chance to move to a couple under the card with this putt.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
And down it goes. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. The 8th hole at TPC Scottsdale is a very strong par 4, playing over 475 yards from the back tee. There's a couple of pot bunkers down the left-hand side that need to be avoided so you can get to the green in 2. If you're going hard here, there's a tree on the right-hand side that can prevent a good second shot or a line to the green. 2 well-struck shots required to get to this green, and even then, your par's not secure. Well played, mate.
Cheers, mate.
And this putt to move into the top 10. Ooh, right by the hole. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
This is a 12-footer here.
Okay, steady now. Putting for bogey. And
That
unfortunately
shouldn't-
dropping back to even with the card. Finishing hole of the front 9 at TPC Scottsdale is a solid par 4, measuring 453 yards from the back tees. The big hitters will get after this hole as there's plenty of room down the left-hand side. Although if you challenge that bunker on the right off the tee, it gives you just a short wedge in to a green that's only guarded by a pot bunker at the front and then a back right bunker. A chance here to make a birdie. And here we are with the 3rd shot.
Hello, hello.
How close was that to going down? This putt is 16 feet to the hole. This one's on line. Yep, nice to make a mid-range par putt. So no movement there. He stays at even with the card.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing.
Certainly good at making the birdies, but let's avoid those bogeys. That's a little untidy.
Nice out the rough here.
That was a bit of a miscue.
Wind is absolutely swirling in this part of the golf course.
Oh, that's a tasty looking chip. Top shot.
Such soft
Was
hands.
McCain's or
That
Bird's
par
Eye?
ensures he'll stay right there at even par. The 11th is a par 4, playing 472 yards and a huge water hazard down the left-hand side. The best line is a drive as close to that water without taking it on. Anything that leaves about 150 to 170 yards in will give you a chance to set up birdie.
Oh, look at that.
The perfect wind swing. Nice and easy.
Lining up the birdie putt here. It was on a good line. And that should secure the par on
Why
this
did I
one.
hit it too hard?
So no movement on the leaderboard there, remaining at even overall. The 12th at TPC Scottsdale is a par 3 measuring 192 yards off the back tees. Not much to this hole except the bunkers left to be avoided, although water can sneak in on the right up near the green if anything is slightly pushed.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Setting up this putt
No.
14 feet from the cup.
Alright.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's a
I
lovely
like
putt
that.
to make for birdie. Take some pride in that one.
And with it, he moves to 1 under par. We have a par 5 on this one.
Yeah, this is a quality looking shot, this one. That should find the short stuff. Second shot here on the 13th.
Almost made it.
Oh, I love this type of courage, Rich. Going forward in 2.
Absolutely love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it.
Oh, this could be close. No, it's not. It's not far though.
Well, yeah, it's a bit disappointing.
A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole.
All right, guys. This for 2 birdies in a row.
And that's their 4th birdie of the day.
Oh, it's nice that one.
Back-to-back birdies moving the right direction there, Luke.
Oh, you couldn't paint a better picture. Gorgeous swing. Sitting at 2 under par.
Trying to crack into the top 10.
Trying to crack in.
Not a bad approach, that one. Not quite inside the birdie range, but you never know. Hole a long one. Still counts.
Still done.
This one's for birdie. Go to your home ball. Go to your
Oh,
home.
you son of a bitch!
Just a tiny putt is all that remains.
Now 5 strokes behind. The 15th is a very important hole, the par 5, 553 yards from the back tees. Either makes or breaks around here at TPC Scottsdale. That huge penalty area to the left is to be avoided if you're to make a decent score. A good drive will allow you to go for this island green in 2. Although if you're too far back, no point taking it on as there's water everywhere to collect your ball. Laying up to the 115, 20-yard marker
That was close.
will give you just an easy wedge here and a chance to still make your birdie. Oh, I thought that one was going in.
Where's that ball go?
Sitting at 2 under. In a good position here, just outside the top 10. And now at 3 under, with those finishing holes remaining, could take it deep here, and that will take him to 3 under. Opting for the 9-iron.
No!
On that finish line's in sight. Let's power towards it. This would be a great up and down. is just about 3 feet away. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. The penultimate hole at TPC Scottsdale's an absolute beauty. Do you go for it or lay up? A drive here that's just slightly pulled will find the hazard to the left. But if you're short right, a chance to get up and down for your birdie and really push for the title. And this is a mighty performance. Look at the player creeping up the leaderboard at just the right time.
We expected to see someone come out of the pack to contend for this title. This player is doing just that.
Don't know who did that hard.
A chance for a birdie if this goes down.
It's on a good line. Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today. And that puts him into the top 5 for the tournament. Now 3 strokes back after that hole. That's nicely done.
Going with the 9-iron, I think.
This one needs to kick left
Zenica
and
Rose
kick
said
left
hi there.
hard.
Hi, Zenica.
And a long-range putt coming up here to be good to make a bomb, wouldn't it?
He's got this to move into a tie with Tiger.
Go on. Go on. Go on. Go on.
Ouch, that hurts. Pretty good chance here. This one's
How
for
you
par.
feeling after yesterday's drive?
And that signs off on today's round. Well, sad to see this comeback just come up a little bit short of success, but it was awesome to see them
Iverson
make a
said
move.
don't listen to her.
Luke, always
She'll
fun
try
to
and
watch
put
a
you off
player
your
get hot in
stroke.
the final
Hi,
round.
Iverson.
Unfortunately,
How you doing,
didn't continue all the way through, not getting the victory, but still lots of positives on the day.
Tiger Woods cheated.
Well, that's all we've got time for today. On behalf of myself, Luke
Play a
Elvey,
couple more
Rich
rounds.
Bean, Henny Koyak and John McCarthy, plus all the hard-working folks behind the action
Iverson
at 2K
asks,
Sports.
I'm good, thanks
Thanks
Pete.
for tuning in.
How are you?
Yeah, I'm
Zenica
fine.
Rose said I am good. Was expecting to feel it today. But it's fine.
Nice. Got my new camera coming today, hopefully.
Zenica Rose said middle finger.
Nice one, Zenica. You tell him, Zenica. You tell him.
2K Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
Here we are at the Genesis Invitational, one of the top events each year on the schedule. Today's coverage is about to start. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group today.
Hey guys, yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing these two go at it again. It was a great rivalry first time round, and now, more so than ever, they're going to want to beat each other.
Rich, how do you see this one playing out?
Well, last time they played, Tiger came out on top, so I expect this is going to be a lot of fun to watch, no matter who wins this week.
Well, Henny, I'm a little jumpy in my seat, and I can already see the man beside me sniggering. Rich Bean knows he's taken down Tiger once in his
Iverson
life, but
said
I think
I
it was
used to
only
love
once.
playing this,
Luke,
and
please,
watching
please,
you play
please
tempts
don't
me to
get
buy
Rich
it.
out of his box. Once we do that, we can't put him
This
back
one
in.
isn't that bad, to be
Although
honest.
I will give him that he's
think
done
I'll get it
He's
on
shown
CD
that Tiger
keys.
can be beaten, but
I'm not getting 25 because
Gonna
that's
be
like
done
70
today?
quid.
It's Tiger
I might get
Woods.
it.
Well, that's the question we're going to get answered, aren't we? Very few people have ever laid claim to beating Tiger head-to-head. Good luck in your rivalry. You're going to need it.
And what are we looking at with their approach shot, Rich? Because really that's all the challenge here on this par 4 second.
It's an uphill shot, Luke, with a large mound to the right that you can land it on and have it kick back on the green. There's no guarantees that it will. If it stays over there, especially if it's on top of the mound, well, now you've got all kinds of issues with your third shot. It's a really difficult second shot to find this green in 2 that is long and narrow.
And a par 4 awaits at this next hole.
I'm only playing on
Zenica
either.
Rose asks at Iverson, are you going for a ride today?
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
He's got roughly 105 yards here.
Going with the
mucked
pitching
up.
wedge here.
Just needs this one to kick
hello.
right. Oh, that's a lovely looking shot into birdie range here at the third.
I won't be going for a ride
A
tomorrow.
9-foot chance here.
Delivering again.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Super shot that.
Oh, I might do it on
Zachary said
One
Wednesday. I know
under
that.
for the day.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Looks like they've got the 5-wood. That's not the outcome they were after. Time for the second shot here at the 4th. Didn't that look good for a long time?
No,
A
not
fair bit on the
really.
line here. Spot the top 5. Just didn't drop.
No shit, Sherlock.
So close to the par, but a bogey it will be. Unfortunately, moving down the leaderboard, that's not the direction to be heading. Next up is this par 4 hole.
Iderson
The
said I'll
fairway
be going out
does
for about
run
30
out
minutes
about
soon.
310
But that's
yards
all.
off the
I want to
tee,
test the
and players
location
not
thing again.
necessarily going to hit driver.
You're gonna be
here.
streaming,
They
I'd
have to
say.
be mindful that the fairway pitches significantly from right to left on their tee shot. From there, they're hitting their second shots downhill again to a green that chases away from them front to back. Again, a simple looking second shot. But a
Iderson
difficult
asks,
one
are you
to get
doing any
close.
delivery rides again, Pete?
Yeah, tomorrow, mate. This time I'll make sure my camera's on. Well, I'm
What are we
streaming
looking
properly.
at for this putt, Henny?
Firm back up the hill. This will be a good one.
Oh, so close. This is a bogey putt coming up. And down it
I
goes.
might go out
for
tomorrow. I've got a
consecutive
delivery
bogeys.
coming tomorrow. I don't know what
You're
time
making one bad mistake with another, compounding
Iderson
it,
said
not
yeah,
good.
but it will be a short
Trailing by
one.
5
I've
shots
added all the
after that
return
hole.
overlay things and I want to see which one will work best.
Well, let me know when you're going out, mate, and I'll watch
The
it.
6th hole here at Riviera is
I'll
very
even
unique, isn't
subscribe
it, Rich?
Who puts a bunker in the center of the green? No one else except for the folks at Riviera Country Club. I love this hole.
And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard.
Don't even know where it's going.
That'll sting a bit. 7 feet to the cup.
Putt is underway.
Oh, he's up, Tiger. This one's for bogey.
Well, not playing very well on
In
this
she
hole. This
goes.
course.
Let's head to the next. Sitting at 2 over for the event.
Not much happening. Moving down the leaderboard. Never a good sign.
All right, Beamer. Got your Australian mouth, even though you're American.
That was wonderfully done.
No,
What's he looking at here?
no.
Yeah, he's got around 125 here.
This is from miles away.
Hello, hello.
Oh, just missed. Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. And well hold.
Oh,
Let's
have you
move
gone
on.
already?
Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. The par 4 8th at Riviera is a choose your own adventure. Which fairway do you like to take?
I think most players are going to try and go down the left-hand side as it seems to be the easier of the two these days. However, where they stick that flag stick, well, that's a different question. If they stick it up front right, the left-hand
stick
side
up
of the
their arm.
fairway, that's not
Might
the
be a
easiest
nightmare.
approach. So better be mindful of where that flag stick is in order to pick which side of the fairway you want to drive it down.
Have you got better boxing, Iderson? Oh, for the love of God.
Setting up from the first cut here in the green. They could hold it from here. Yeah, it's about 14 feet to the hole.
No.
Oh, that was such a good stroke.
No, it wasn't.
Not sure how that putt came up shy.
Well, I think they fell in love with the line, forgot about the pace.
Iderson said
Down
no.
she goes.
I use
Let's head to
S24
the
Ultra,
next.
2-phone setup.
Oh,
Sitting at
cool.
4
Okay.
over for the day. The final hole on the outward half is a par 4 playing back up towards the clubhouse, Rich. It's a good par 4.
Only the big hitters are going to be able to carry that fairway bunker down the left-hand side. Most players are going to try and
Having
avoid
a
it and
nightmare.
even miss it the fairway out to the right-hand side, which is not a bad miss. From there, the second shot is directly uphill. deep, deep bunkers on the front right part of this. That is not the place to miss it. Anything that's a little bit long will leave you a downhill putt, but that's the safe play.
And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. All right, as we head for home at the Riviera Country Club, is there a hole that's talked about more than the short par 4 10th?
No, not at all. And what a hole it is. It's changed a lot over the years. This green is actually reminds me of something you would see at Pinehurst. There's no flat spots on it. It either is downhill or uphill. That's it. Players most likely will take driver or fairway wood and try and leave themselves just on the front left portion of the screen. That's the most ideal spot they can hit it.
Iderson said if I were to stream regularly, then I think the belay box and camera setup is a better option, but the phone's do for what I need.
Absolute necessity to make
If
birdie.
it works for you, mate, that's all you need.
And a par putt awaits him. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. The par 5 11th, one of the better scoring holes on the course. Players are thinking 4 when they stand on this tee.
It's just a long straightaway par 5, almost a runway, if you like. Both sides of this fairway flanked by huge eucalyptus trees, which frames this tee shot brilliantly. You find the fairway, second shot, once again, straightforward.
No!
You must avoid that bunker front right at all costs. That is deep and nasty. You're not going to enjoy being in there.
Well, Rich, from where I'm sitting, this looks makeable. Do you agree?
Look, I got to say,
Zeneca
I'm really
Rose said
not
I did
liking
fall
their
asleep on the
chances
couch
here, but
yesterday.
you never
Didn't
know.
get into the
Stranger
shower,
things have
so
happened.
needed to take a shower today.
Yeah, nicely
Oh,
holed.
bless you, Zeneca.
Sitting at 4 over for the event. When you stand on the 12th tee, Rich, you're thinking to yourself, oh, a couple of strong back-to-back par 4s, and it starts right here.
This is where the golf course gets extremely difficult, Luke. This tee shot moves from left to right, but massive overhanging eucalyptus trees down the right-hand side prevents you from hitting a high draw over them. Once you're in the fairway, though, your second shot is to a green that's really not as big as it should be for such a long hole. And there's a famous tree just short and left of this green, Bogey's tree. Not because of the score, because Humphrey Bogart used to sit there and just watch everybody butcher this hole.
Not sure if this one will stay on the short grass.
That'd be me then. I'm butchering every
We're
hole.
around 140 yards here.
Zeneca Rose said yeah, I love the BB, but I was just lucky I got it. Iderson said I didn't want to say anything, but we can smell you
Yeah,
from
going with
here.
the pitching wedge.
It's one of those awful smells you can taste in the back of your throat too.
Wow, what a shot.
You know what? That deserves a golf clap.
Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here.
That was with me on
Always nice
Saturday
to
as
hold those
well.
for a birdie. Nicely played. Moving on up the leaderboard now after that hole. The 14th, Rich, I know it's dear to your heart, the par 3. You made an ace there in tournament history, won a car. How do you tell the players to play it?
Luke, it's a very simple hole in my mind, but for the mere mortals who are playing this game, it can be difficult because this green is
Zeneca
not
Rose said,
deep,
oh, that was the
but
bug I
it's
did
certainly
swallow.
wide, and it does tilt from right to left at a pretty good clip. Historically, it's not the easiest par 3 on this golf course, but for me,
Iderson said lol.
Well hold. Our leader is a couple of shots up
I'll
at this
find another
stage.
hole after this on their side.
This
Himself.
15th hole,
Green
a
it.
very strong par 4,
I'm
Rich.
going to watch him.
Challenging, to say the least.
it's a great par 4, and yet there's some players that have seen it a little bit differently lately. I always saw it as a dog leg from left to right, just avoid that fairway bunker down the right-hand side. And this is an interesting green. It's got a high spot on the left, and it's got a low middle section and a high section on the right-hand side, and you never have a flat putt. It is always breaking one direction or another, and it's either straight uphill or straight downhill. This is the most difficult green on the golf course by a long margin. If you see it differently, you can hit it down the right, down 17 fairway, but I fail to see how that's any kind of advantage.
Well, that's
Hi,
a standing
people on YouTube. Why don't
moment.
you say
A
hi,
big-time
YouTube?
play just in the nick of time
How you doing?
as this rivalry heats up. The 16th hole, short par 3, Rich, but really good if he can get it close.
It's an island green. if you
Iderson
can
said,
believe
hello,
that.
YouTube.
It's surrounded by bunkers. I think this is another
you
one
son of
the
a
all-time
Mohican
great
haircut.
designs. It's only about 160 yards, Luke, but the whole green is surrounded by bunkers. Everything feeds towards the center and the front of this green once it gets on there. I just think this is a magnificent design. If you hit it in any one of those bunkers, making a par will be nearly impossible.
Getting ready to play their third.
No!
Just a little off with the accuracy there, unable to find the green.
Missing it short there, they will definitely be upset.
And if this can go down, he'll save par.
Their short game has been very impressive. They've been really sharp today.
That's a good putt to make, that one.
Great putt there.
Currently at 2 over par. And we head to the famous finishing hole at Riviera, the 18th. Rich, really good par 4.
That it is. Fairway tilts significantly from left to right. There's a palm tree up top near the green. That is the line of sight off this tee shot. You find the fairway, second shot is going to be back up the hill to a green that, funny enough, runs away from you. It doesn't tilt back toward you, it runs away from you. So your second shot has got to come in high and soft with plenty of spin if you want to get it close.
Well, you got to play more
And that
rounds
wraps up
and that's it.
proceedings in this one. And wow, what a rivalry that was. Let's recap some of the results. Well done, Henny Koyak. Thanks for joining us on course today.
Oh, it was a pleasure to be able to follow the action out there today, Luke.
On behalf of Rich Beam, Henny Koyak, John McCarthy, I'm Luke Elvey saying so long from 2K Sports.
I have to make sure when I leave tomorrow morning I don't have this on scene. That's what messed me up last time. Let's try and beat him this time. I was going to put down some flooring today, but I haven't got enough.
Iderson said you can switch scenes remotely.
Yeah, I know, but I didn't
Sports
realise
and
till I was
the
out and up
PGA
into
Tour,
the screen.
proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Northern Shore Open is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm happy to be out here.
Of course, there's
covering
nobody
our
watching at
feature
the
group's
time,
play
keep
this
letting me
week.
know.
We're in for a very entertaining time as there seems to be a rivalry starting between these two players.
Well, Henny, I'm a little jumpy in my seat, and I can already see the man beside me sniggering. Rich Beam knows
Iderson
he's
said,
taken down Tiger
like me
once
not
in his life, but
realizing I
think
was
it was
streaming
only
on the
once.
test part
Oh,
low.
please, Luke, let's not
Iderson
set
said
Rich
it's
Beam off.
HP.
Once
Yeah.
we do that, we can't go back. So that's a whole different thing in itself. This match, though, or maybe he has taken some leaves out of the Rich Beam school of confidence and good golf, because, as Rich knows, it's possible. But is it possible today?
Well, that's the question we're going to get answered, aren't we? Very few people have ever laid claim to beating Tiger head-to-head. Good luck in your rivalry. You're going to need it. He finds himself currently tied for 5th. Teeing off here at the 3rd hole.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Did you see that one ricochet off the tree?
I've never seen that before.
Yeah, that one's looking good. Oh, terrific approach, and a chance for birdie here at the 3rd. He's currently tied
Oh,
for
I've never
1st.
seen that happen before. Hit a tree.
Now on the tee after a birdie, fired up and ready for more. That's a tad disappointing, isn't it? Going with the 5-iron here. Well, a little off the target with that one.
Airmailed the green with that approach.
Well, Rich, here's one of our proven performers in the FedEx Cup points race. They've been there or thereabouts for most of the season, and they go into this tournament as one of the strong favourites. It hardly seems a surprise, doesn't it?
It's never a surprise when you speak this player's name.
Oh!
They've been so good
Oh, God.
all year long. They've got to be one of the favorites, not only for this tournament, but also for the season-long FedEx Cup.
He finds himself in a share of the lead. The fifth hole here at Emery Beach Golf Club is a 172-yard par 3 from the back tees. Rich, what are your thoughts?
Look, the water on the left-hand side really is there for decoration. Doesn't come into play. The difficult part, though, is this green sits well above the fairway there on the left-hand side. Most players are going to be bailing out, not wanting to go in that bunker to the right, but you miss it out to the left. You got a really challenging up and down.
Trailing by a stroke after that hole. Here we have a par 5.
No sand. Right.
That makes its way to the first cut. Great shot. Needs this to kick a bit left. And this putt to move into a tie for third place. Get excited. This could go in. The old hammer hands putt. Just 3 feet to the cup. Just 2 shots back after that hole. Let's see what happens here on the 7th. Playing this shot from 120 yards. Just 2 shots behind. Lovely effort that. Come on, let's make this putt. It's for a share of 4th on the leaderboard. Ooh. Big putt for par coming up.
All right, this to get ahead of Tiger Woods. What a sentence, what a one-up that would be, and what a rivalry this is.
Let's see what happens here at the 8th. Well, on the tee now, coming off a par. Chance to pipe one up the middle.
Zenica Rose said
And this from the
BRB need a
greenside
smoke.
rough.
In.
Ooh, that almost went down. And he's down there. You got to read.
Careful not to leave this one short. It's back uphill and nothing worse than leaving an uphill putt short.
This next putt is for bogey. And the putt drops and we're moving on. And unfortunately dropping back to level with the card.
Unfortunately, backing up slowly but surely on that leaderboard, Luke.
They're still chasing their first win of the season.
Couple of top 5s so far this year, Luke, but hasn't gotten the W yet, but it's close.
And this player's really going after it here, Rich.
Using all of his muscles to get that one home in 2.
Ben
This putt
R28
is
said
for a
hi.
spot inside the top
Alright,
10.
Ben. How you doing? Morning to you. Stop. Go in.
That's frustrating. 16 feet to the hole. Oh, that's a nice line. And down it goes.
How doing, Ben?
And it'll move into the top 10. Rich, this player's just a few shots back with the last 9 to play. Did you prefer to be the greyhound or the bunny?
I want to be the greyhound. I'm sprinting away if I possibly can. This player's 3 back. They need to start sprinting.
What a shot from the rough. This is gorgeous.
No, it isn't. That is rubbish.
That was a little bit of a misfire, I'd say.
Now, coming out of the rough, missing the green was always in the cards.
Wow, that almost went in the hole.
Almost went in the bucket.
What's in front of them, Henny?
Ben
with this putt?
R28 said
He's staring down about 12 feet, trying to save par here.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? In she goes. Let's head to the next. And a little slide down the standings after that hole. Let's see what happens here at the 11th hole. This one might need to get down a little. Chance to get one under the card with this putt.
Little birdie look in here.
Wow, steady on there. And here we are with the third shot. 4 shots behind our leader. Big time play, that one, at the right time too. That'll help make a big move. And with that, he'll stay right there at even par.
Gotta like it, moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing.
Good shot there. That's a fairway finder for sure. This shot here from about 240 yards. Currently 4 shots off the pace.
Too hard.
Yeah, disappointing not to find the surface, Rich, but I like that play. And here we are with their 4th.
Iderson
4
said,
strokes
okay,
off the lead.
I'm off. I'll turn stream
How
on in
close
about
was
10
that to
minutes,
going down?
but I won't be out for too long.
Oh, mate, I'll get you in 10 minutes.
And he needs this to save par.
No. Nowhere near.
It was on a good line. 3 feet to go here to the hole. Now 6 strokes back after that hole. Let's see what happens here on the 13th hole, shall we?
I had a nightmare the last couple of rounds.
Where did that come from? That's not his style. Getting
Hang
ready
on,
to
got
play their
postman.
3rd.
One new cameras here.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. Well, that's an impressive little chip.
Love watching this player around the greens.
Yep, tracking well.
Trailing by 6 shots after that hole. Time to face a par 4 now.
No, it's just a par 4, 500 yards.
Lining up from about 230 yards here. Going with a 3-wood here. They get a little ground draw here.
Nightbot said TikTok at Leeds delivers, Instagram at Leeds_deliver,
And
Twitch
here
at
we are
Petty
with
P
the
Dales
third
and
shot.
plays.
If my eyes didn't see it, I wouldn't have believed it.
Oh, gotta love it. Chipping in for birdie. Nothing better.
So after that hole, he's now up to even with the card.
What kind of rhythm is that? It must be tough falling out of bed every day with a rhythm like that.
Oh, no.
Penny, what have they got in front of them here?
Setting up here from about 175 yards.
Oh, it's fucking wide.
Didn't quite strike that as cleanly as they would have hoped.
Oh, look at that. The wind just wreaking havoc with that shot. Disappointing.
Certainly makes putting easy if you can chip it that close.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
So no
Last couple
movement
of
there.
holes.
The player remains at even par. Teeing off here on the 16th hole. Choosing the 9-iron here.
This one's got eyes for the flagstick.
Oh, good shot that. Right inside the range. This putt coming up is for birdie. And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. And that will take him to 1
2
under.
more holes.
Oh, I could watch that swing all day. That's beautiful. Second shot here on the 17th.
Clubbing up, smart. Got to control it though. Let's see. This player showing 0 signs of any nerves as they play against their rival and playing partner, Tiger Woods. What a fantastic approach.
Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead.
Pretty sure this player will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one. Needs to make a move soon. Oh, that's a high caliber shot. Second shot here on the 18th hole. Opting for the 3-wood. He's found the surface. Good chance here. And this putt to move them into a tie for second.
No chance.
Okay, steady now. Let's move one step closer to the lead here. This putt for a share of fourth. This one has eyes for the hole. And that'll wrap things up for him here at this tournament. There was no doubt this player was one of the players to watch this week, but ultimately, Rich, unable to get the victory.
One of the best players in the game, but just couldn't quite get it out of second gear this week. You know, day late, dollar short, however you want to look at it, didn't get the victory.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.
Oh, I'm going to get off. I might be back later, I don't know yet. My daughter will be home, you know what she's like. She don't like me doing stuff.
Ben R28 said it's your house.
Oh no, but I've got to pick my battles, mate. It's our house anyway, not